Hello, Capricorn. So this is kind of interesting. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This talks about, that's a little too much light. Hold on. This talks about, it talks about somebody who gives one-sided charity, pity. So they're giving you charity, or they're giving somebody else around you charity for the sake of appearing good, not because they actually care about the cause or they actually care about the person. This also talks about sometimes greed, or that definite imbalance between the give and take and the spending, and how you're trying to rectify that. If it's not talking about a person who's trying to appear generous just for the sake of appearances. So this situation, there's a change happening where you were working too much because of fears and anxieties. You're looking at what you can kick out of your life and what you actually want to keep in your life in order to maintain that stability without having to work so hard, without having to work overtime. You're looking at getting this new perspective on how to drop these burdens so that you can go out and celebrate with your friends, with your family, so that you can still maintain the people around you who love you and support you. And the people who you surround yourself with, they have a lot of influence on how you spend your money. They have a lot of influence on the give and take in your life. So you want to be mindful of who you're surrounding yourself with, because they can add to that burden or they can take away from it, or they can neutralize it. The best friendships and relationships are people who don't add or take away. They're just sort of neutral. They don't cause you to spend more money. They don't cause you to feel guilty if you don't spend more money. They're not like, oh, we should go out to this restaurant and it's expensive restaurant, and they're like, I had my birthday this week, or I had this milestone this week, and I really wanted to go out to this restaurant, but I couldn't afford it. And then they're looking at you and you feel like you have to treat them to this restaurant to celebrate this milestone, even though that means you can kind of sort of afford it, but money's going to be super tight till the next paycheck if you do this, particularly because you know that they're going to order something really expensive. So that's one way that can play out and leave you feeling burdened. Really be mindful of the people that you're keeping in your life, and where you're keeping them, like what distance you're keeping them at in your life. So this is going to change. And the Six of Swords, or Six of Wands in reverse, this is your advice. So there is, there could have been some form of conflict or betrayal with this group or with this person. It can also talk about needing to sell a car, a home, an asset to make money, or just simply lacking self-confidence to push ahead with your dreams, like having this sense of, oh, it doesn't matter anyway, so why should I even try? I'll never win. Why should I even try? And then you don't try. That sense of defeatism. So really be mindful of that. If it's telling you to sell an asset, well, yeah, then you might have to sell an asset in order to get out of any sort of financial issue or working overtime all the time. we've got shadow work. Scorpio just got this too. So shadow flyer, this talks about shadow work. It talks about being wounded. Fly with me to the spirit world, explore your shadows, and learn to love your entire being. I bring the darkness, and then I am the light in the darkness. If tonight my silent wings herald death, prepare for rebirth tomorrow. So, do that shadow work. Go within, figure out what's best for you, not what's best for others. Figure out how you can get out of this situation and into a better situation. Figure out how you can bring about your healing and your victory. Okay? Have a great Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.